Introduction to wood drying. The wood in a living tree contains large quantities of water. After the tree is harvested, the weight of water in the wood is often greater than the weight of the wood itself. This water must be removed to some degree to make the wood usable. The process of water removal is called drying. Wood drying is the process of reducing the moisture of the wood before its use. Wood needs to be dried in order to use it for commercial purpose, be it in construction or even using it as firewood. Moisture content makes usage of wood difficult. The dry timer is lighter and therefore transportation is easy. How wood dries. The mechanism of moist movement. Water in wood normally move from zones of higher to zones of lower moisture content. Walker et al. 1993. Drying starts from the exterior of the wood and moves towards the center. And drying at the outside is also necessary to expel moisture from the inner zones of the wood. Wood subsequently attains equilibrium with the surrounding air in moisture content. Wood will seek an equilibrium moisture content in relation to the relative humidity and temperature of its surrounding. That is, as wood is dried below its FSP, fiber saturation point, the amount of moisture leaving the wood will be determined by the relative humidity of the atmosphere surrounding the wood. For wood to air dry, the moisture content of the air must be less than that of the wood.
Importance of wood drying. Firstly, it enhances usability. Wood's tendency to shrink as well with moisture change necessitates drying to the ideal moisture content for its intended use, ensuring stability. Secondly, it is cost-efficient shipping. Dry wood being lighter significantly reduce shipping expenses by eliminating excess water weight, making it more economical to transport. Thirdly, it is prevention of decay and stain. Drying would minimize the likelihood of stain, decay and damage caused by insect, safeguarding its quality during transit, storage and use. Next is reduced susceptibility to insect. Dry wood is less susceptible to insect damage, preserving its structural integrity and longevity. Other than that, it will increase strength. Drying wood below 30% moisture content significantly enhance its strength properties, ensuring durability and reliability. Furthermore, it will improve hold. Seasoned wood provide a more robust foundation, ensuring superior grip for nails, screw, and glue, enhancing structural integrity. Next is better finishing. Paints and finishes adhere more effectively to seasoned wood, improving aesthetics and ensuring a more durable finish. Other than that, it will improve heat insulation. Dry wood act as a better thermal insulator compared to wet wood, contributing to better environmental and energy efficient. Lastly is added value. Drying wood before shipment elevates the product's value, reflecting quality and enhancing its market worth.
Is to improve strength and durability. So the drying wood helps enhance its mechanical properties, including strength and durability. Properly, dry wood is less prone to warping, cracking and decay, making it more reliable for construction purposes. Second, it enhances machinability. Dry wood is generally easier to machine than undry wood. It allows for more precise cutting, shaping, and finishing, making it valuable in the production of furniture, cabinetry, and other woodworking products. And the third, coatings and finishing. Dry wood is more receptive to coatings and finish. The reduced moisture content allows for better addition of paints, varnish, and other finish, enhancing the aesthetic appeal of wood products. And the fourth, quality control. Wood drying is essential step in quality control for various wood products. It helps ensure that the final product meets specified standards.
There are two ways to dry wood, which are to leave it and let it dry naturally, which refers to air drying, or first dry the wood using the kiln dry method. We will look what is the kiln and air drying, and what is the difference between kiln and air drying. What is the air dry method? Air dried timber is produced by letting the timber dry naturally through the flow of natural air by keeping it in an open space. This is a slow and time-consuming process but less expensive method than kiln drying, as it involves limited resources. The freshly sawn wood is cut into lumber and kept in logs, which are then arranged in layers such that each layer is separated to maintain at least 1 inch gap from the other using small wooden blocks. The sticker here, as shown in the image, serve to allow air flow between each board to allow air to pass freely between timber layers. However, this process might take a few months to more than a year depending on the wind and weather condition in a particular region. As we mentioned before, air drying is a long process and may easily take up to or more than 1 year in some cases. Kiln drying, on the other hand, is a faster way to dry wood and can be done in a few weeks' time. Next, kiln drying is expensive compared to air drying because it involves the use of a specific setup. For the quality, wood produced in the air drying method is a good quality as it has fewer cracks, does not lose color, and would not get easily affected by mold and decay, while wood produced by the kiln drying method will lose color and grain may be affected by internal tension, which will cause problem when working. Overall, in terms of quality and result, air dried wood is better than kiln dried. However, the process of air drying wood can be quite long. Humidity and temperature is controlled using steam and fans for drying. Timber is arranged in layers in the kiln chamber under specific temperature and humidity. Then, the air is passed through the timber by using heavy duty fans, as shown here in the image. The temperature makes the air hot and it forces water molecules in the wood to pop out. This is a faster way of drying wood as it normally takes 6 to 8 weeks only, but it can be very expensive to set up again and manage resource. High density hardwood may take longer to next.
Degradation of drying wood refers to the undesirable change that can occur in the wood when it is subjected to the drying process. Proper drying is essential for using wood in a construction, furniture making, and other applications. However, if the drying process is not carefully managed, it can lead to various forms of degradation that compromise the quality and the performance of the wood. So, the three primary sources of the wood degradation are fungi, decay or rot, insects, and weathering. This degradation causes roughening of the surface, cracking and splitting, and wood cell erosion. The surface of wood can be degraded if the wood repeatedly becomes wet and dry, is exposed to the high and low temperature, and is exposed to direct sunlight. So, here we have some common forms of degradation during the drying of wood. For the first one is cracking and splitting. Rapid or uneven drying can cause the outer layers of the wood to shrink faster than the inner layers, leading to crack and split on the surface. This is known as surface cracking and can significantly reduce the wood strength and aesthetic appeal. Second is warping. Wood can warp during drying, resulting in deviations from its original shape. Common types of warping include cupping, aids of curling up or down, bowing, wood bending along its length, and twisting along the grain. Warping can be linked to structural issue and difficult in manufacturing. And another thing is case hardening. This occurs when the outer layer of wood dries faster than the inner layer, creating a tension gradient. The outer layer may be compressed, making it difficult for the internal moisture to escape. This can lead to internal stresses, and when the wood is later exposed to environmental changes, it may deform or crack. The last but not least is fungal decay. Improper drying conditions such as high humidity or inadequate ventilation can create an environment conducive to fungal growth. Fungal decay can compromise the structural integrity of the wood and lead to discoloration, mold, and other issues.
Ways to reduce degradation from wood drying. One of the ways is proper air circulation. Adequate airflow around the wood is ensured during the drying process. This helps in uniform moisture removal and prevents pockets of moisture that can lead to degradation. Next way is slow drying. The drying process is slowed down to allow moisture to evaporate gradually from the wood. Slow drying reduces the risk of defects such as cracking and warping. Other than that, monitoring moisture content. We need to monitor the moisture content by regularly measure and monitor the moisture content of the wood using a moisture meter. This helps in determining the progress of drying and prevents over-drying, which can cause damage. Next way is end sealing. A sealant or end coating is applied to the ends of the wood to slow down moisture loss. This helps to prevent end cracking, which is a common form of degradation that occurs at the end of boards. Lastly, use of kiln or drying chambers. Utilize specialized kilns or drying chambers that allow precise control over temperature and humidity.
These systems enable a more controlled and uniform drying process compared to natural air drying.